So she passed away in July. The May before she passed away, we were in the studio working on this album. And we had one more song to do, and I wanted to remake an old hymn for a couple of reasons. One is because my kids aren't familiar with hymns the way I want them to be. There's so much meat on that bone on these old hymns that I want them to be passed on so that my kids know them the way that I've known them. And so that was one reason. The other reason was the lyrics are already written, so that's like easy for me. Yay, not much work, right? And so this idea I had, the melody, everything, there were two songs that would have fitted perfectly, either I Surrender All or Nothing But the Blood of Jesus. So we chose Nothing But the Blood of Jesus. And I remember in May, we were there, and I wanted this last song on the album to be something very organic. A lot of times when you make music in the studio, there's a lot of programming and stuff on the computer that gets added to it. And I wanted it just to be the five of us creating these sounds naturally. And I wanted it to be the most beautiful thing that we could possibly create at the time. Not sure why, it was very important to me. Well, that was May. July, my mother passes away. We take a break, and about mid-August, we come back to start working on the album again. And so the song was finished, and we were getting the final mix. This is where we listen to it over the speakers, make sure it all sounds great, and then we send it on to the label. So we were in the studio on these big speakers, and we were listening to Nothing But the Blood, and it sounded incredible. I was so proud of the song. And while literally in the middle of listening to this song, my brother, who's 5 years older than me, sends me a text. He's back in Texas, and he's going through my mom's stuff. Now, there's this book that my wife sent to my mother and my in-laws, her parents, 15 years ago or longer. And it's a book of these simple questions and she wanted them to write down just all their memories, things that you forget to ask that we could hold on to and that we'd pass on to our kids. Stuff like, what was your first date like? What was it like when you were in high school? Simple stuff like that, but it's amazing. It's one of my most cherished possessions. Well, my brother added his own questions in the book at some point over the years, like, which is your favorite son? And my mom, being the diplomat that she was like, well, if this is Stephen, it's Stephen. If this is Bart, then it's Bart. And that made my heart just feel amazing. And while listening to the song, I noticed above there was a question in the photo that was already in the book, and it says, what's your favorite song? And my mom wrote, well, if it's Bart, it's I Can Only Imagine. If it's not, it's Nothing But the Blood of Jesus. Now, I start sobbing uncontrollably. Like the guys are like, wow, he really likes this song. And I couldn't stop thinking about in July when she passed and this comment that was made, and I couldn't let it go, and how I thought I missed this opportunity, and then I kind of blew it. And then I thought back to May when we were recording it, and I was so adamant I wanted it to be the most beautiful thing we've ever created, but I couldn't explain why. Well, right then and there, I knew exactly why. So this is Nothing But the Blood. What can wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus.